Yo, what's good with y'all? In today's video, I got the how to make a Battlegrounds game. This is part 6 to the series and stuff. Part 6 will include probably one of the most important and requested and wanted things of the series, of the Battlegrounds series. And this is the Ultimate Bar, the addition of the Ultimate Bar, and just generally an ultimate system where every time you hit what's it called, every time you hit a another player or the dummy or whatnot and stuff, your ultimate bar will slowly move up, and then once it reaches full, you're able to use your ultimate and stuff. This also includes a bug fix to two issues. One was something pointed out to me to somebody, which shout out to them. They pointed out to me that, like, if you try to switch characters, like, if say if you're using a weapon character and then you try to switch to a non-weapon character, you would still have that weapon. So I fixed that, and there was another issue I fixed, which was just an error in the output and stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get straight to it. So as always, if you guys haven't watched the first 5 parts, go watch them. I'll continue the series as you guys are showing it much love. So yeah, I'll continue and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay. So first things first, let's go ahead and knock out the additional UI we have to add. Okay, so we're gonna add this to the hotbar GUI, right? So we're gonna you're gonna insert a text label, right? You're gonna want to rename this text label to, the first one will be ultimate bar, let's say full, yeah. Ultimate bar full text label, right? You're gonna move it over, you're gonna put it above the hotbar, right? So for the let's do this first. So for the background transparency, I'm gonna make mine 0.5. Background color will be black, right? So pretty much see-through. The border will be 5, and then you guys want I'm trying to think, what's the thing? Oh yeah. So then once we get to the size and positioning, we want the position to be, this is supposed to be 0.24 and stuff. This is just what I had it at. And then this is 659, right? And then for sizing, this is going to be 5. Now sizing is very important. So this would be 500 by 45 for me. I recommend you guys just doing it the same way I'm doing it, right? So we have that, and then obviously we don't want any text and stuff, right? So you guys can just clear the text, right? So this is going to be the full bar, this is what you're trying to fill up, right? And then we're going to duplicate this. You're going to press Control D, right? Now for this, you want to make sure you do bold, scaled, and rich text and stuff. And then I'm gonna do red text color. Now the reason for this is so that what's it called? So that when it says press G for ultimate, you can clearly see it. Now, as for the properties for this one, right? This is going to be a little different. So the position is, of course, going to remain the exact same, but sizing will be different. This time it'll be 0 by 0, and then the 45 will stay the same. You guys see we're trying to fill up the bar, right? And then for this, the background color is supposed to be red or whatever color you want. And then I'm going to make the transparency for this 0.3. So this is going to be red and stuff, right? And then this should not have a border. So border size pixels will be equal to 0. So here's how you know if you did it right. You want to set this right here, the X, what is this, the offset, or is this, yeah, the offset. You want to set the offset, so the second X value, set this to 500, and here's how here's how it should look and stuff, right? So boom, right? So I recommend doing the sizes the exact same as mine. The reason for that is we're going to go up in increments of 20. Like every time a player hits another opponent, the bar's gonna increase by 20. So it's simple math. We're going to 500. So if we count up by 20, we'll eventually get to 500. If you make it so it increases by like 8, I don't feel I don't feel like doing the math, but I don't think if you count up by 8, it'll get you to 200. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I recommend you guys do it just the same way as me. Right, so just like that, we're done with the ultimate bar. Oh, sorry, one last thing. So change the name for this one, so the one with the red and stuff, right? This is going to be ultimate bar full, progress. This is going to show, because literally you're displaying the progress, your progress towards being able to use your ultimate. So progress, accidentally doing it out of there. So progress, right? And then just like that, we are done with the hotbar GUI, right? Make sure that what is it, reset on spawn is disabled. You want to make sure that's disabled, right? And then I have a ultimate sound right here and stuff in the sound service and stuff. It's just Luffy laughing and stuff. I got it from the toolbox. And then you guys are about to see why we're gonna need that, because you know we're adding ultimates and all that stuff, right? So just get your ultimate sound. The way you want to do it is, you guys already know that we have a naming sequence. So you guys see, you want to name it ultimate followed by the word character and then space, and then you put the number of the character. So for character 2, I would say ultimate character 2 and stuff. You want to make sure the names match. The whole point is it should be the word ultimate. Like, you know, like there should be no space in between the word ultimate, the word character, and then a space followed by the number of said character. So boom, right? Once you have your ultimate and everything, we can then go ahead and head on over to the character folder, right? And you're gonna head over to, well, the character folder, and then you're gonna click the plus icon. You're going to actually, sorry, not the plus icon. You're gonna duplicate this. So Control D while having it selected. You just simply want to do the same thing we did. So add the word ultimate, right? So ultimate, right? Yeah. Ultimate character 1. So we're gonna keep them all in the same folder instead of, you know, like having a separate folder, right? So I'm gonna say ultimate character 1, and then obviously, you know, you would just duplicate this ultimate character 2, ultimate character 3, right? So for this, right, everything is the same minus the weapon thing. If it is a weapon character, make sure you remove it out of here and stuff, right? Because we don't, I mean, nothing, there would be no issues that have checks in place to ensure like it wouldn't give them the weapon twice, but there would really be no issues. But just really just remove it. There's no reason to have it there. You just need the skill folders and stuff. So we have the name of the skill and stuff, right? So I'm just going to rename them to ultimate S1, or yeah, I'm gonna do ultimate S1. The reason for that is because the hotbar honestly isn't, or actually no, hold on. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna say ultimate skill 1, and I'm actually gonna do, you guys don't have to do this. I'm gonna increase the size of the hotbar stuff because it actually wasn't big. It wasn't the boxes weren't long enough. And oh dang, I just realized that means I have to move all of the keybinds over. Okay. So I think I can make this work if I grab all of them at the same time. Okay, no, that will not work. Oh, that's not even what I was trying to do. I was trying to do this. And I'm okay, there we go. Perfect. No, that's okay, never mind. That is not perfect. All right. I guess I'll just have to do this one at a time. So boom, boom, and boom. There we go. Okay. Yeah, now it should be good, but yeah. So you just want to rename them and stuff. You guys can name them to whatever you want. I'm not obviously gonna give them like, you know, I'm not gonna give thought to the name, so I'm just gonna put ultimate. Input ultimate skill followed by the number of set skill. You want to do this for each one, and then of course update the sound and animation ID values and stuff if need be, right? Then boom, once you're done with that, we are done with the folder. Once again, you remember you're going to put that folder inside of the main character folder, which is we have inside of server storage, right? Then once we're done with this, head on over to the animation folder, and then you guys will see inside of the character 1 folder I have the ultimate animation and stuff, right? So you would just simply insert another animation into the folder, right? And then you would name it ultimate animation, throw your animation ID in there, and then boom, right? So this is the animation that's going to play when your character awakens, or yeah, because it is an awakening, right? Or ultimate, whatever you want to call it, right? Now we can get into the actual scripting, right? So let me go ahead and first, let's open up the local core script, right? We have some changes we need to make. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here to the user input service function. So right here, right? And I'm going to go right here, press insert, and then I'm going to say else if input.user input type is equal to enum keycode.g. So here you would put, right here you would put whatever keybind you want for the to activate the ultimate and stuff. Most games is G, so that's what we're gonna, you know, go with, right? So once the player's trying to activate their ultimate, we need to make sure that their bar is full. So what we're gonna say is if hotbar GUI ultimate bar, make sure you're selecting the right one. Make sure you do progress, because if you put full, remember the full, it's gonna be already set to that size and stuff. So that would mean it would instantly give them their ultimate. So make sure you do progress, right? So progress text label dot size is equal to udm2 dot new, and then here you would put the max size. If you did the same size as me, then you do 0, 500, 0, 45. Okay, that's not 45. 45, right? And then once you're done with that, you press enter. So then if everything checks out, you then fire the remote event, core event, fire server, in quotation marks, you're going to put ultimate, that will be the name of the event. Then in quotation marks, you're going to put start. Because we're going to use the event for, you know, different things. One is, you know, to start the ultimate, and 2 is to end it and stuff, right? So then after that, you're going to set the text. You're going to say hotbar.ultimate bar progress. That's text text label dot text is going to be equal to just nothing and stuff, because that means they activated the ultimate, so there's no need to say press G to activate ultimate, right? And then I'm going to set up the ultimate bar tween. I'm going to say local ultimate bar tween is equal to TS create, right? So if you don't know what this means you guys know when you activate the ultimate, the bar slowly like goes from right to left and stuff, showing you how much time you have left until your ultimate runs out. So that's what we're about to make. So I'm gonna put hotbar dot ultimate bar progress text label, right, comma tween info dot new. So put however many seconds you want. I searched it up, and for the strongest Battlegrounds, it's 45 seconds and stuff. So I felt like that would work, but you guys can put whatever time you want. But you just make sure you'd have to adjust for this on the server side and stuff, just to make sure. Well, I don't think you really have to do much, but just in case. That's why I just recommend you guys just doing it as I have. But anyway, you're then going to say enum.easing style. Choose whatever easing style and easing direction you want. So style, then easing direction will be in, right? And then we're gonna go put a comma here, special brackets for our table, and then I'm gonna say size because we're changing the size. So size is equal to, then we're gonna put our full size. So udm2 dot new 0, 0, 0, 45, because remember we're setting it back to what it originally was. Then ultimate bar tween play, right? And then I'm going to what's it called? Then I'm gonna say ultimate. Then I'm gonna say ultimate bar tween completed, connect function, close parentheses, enter. Here's another reason why it's important that you make sure that the hotbar GUI reset on spawn is not checked, because once this tween is finished, here's how we used to keep track if when the player's ultimate is finished. Once this tween finishes, it's going to fire the remote event back to the server to let the server know that okay, their ultimate is done, time is up. If you had this checked and you reset, it would I don't think I think it would literally just stop the tween, because it would be like it literally is resetting the UI, so it would just, the tween would kind of stop, so it would just glitch out and cause issues. So yeah, the tween will continue to play even if the player was to like reset their character or something and stuff, right? So here I'm gonna say ultimate bar tween dot completed, right? And then you're gonna fire the remote event. You're gonna say core event fire server in quotation marks, like I said, ultimate, but this time it's in quotation marks end, right? So we want it to end. And then we are done with everything here. We can scroll down to this function. We're gonna add something here, and then we're gonna add 2 new events. So you can click the arrow right here, then go after, and then literally all you're gonna do is you're just gonna say hotbar GUI dot ultimate bar progress text label dot size is equal to udm2 dot new. You're just resetting it, so 0, 0, 0, 45. The reason for this is that hotbar update means either your ultimate just finished, or either your ultimate just finished or you're just selecting a new character. So obviously you'd want the ultimate bar progress to reset, right? So then I'm going to set up the new functions. I mean, sorry, not new functions, new events. So I'm going to say else if event type is equal to, in quotation marks, ultimate bar, right? The ultimate bar. So what this means is that this event is going to be fired for whenever a player, makes contact with enemies, if they hit other enemy stuff, so that we can increase the size and also check to see if like the size is enough to let them know, okay, you can press G for your ultimate, you're ready to use it and stuff. So, or you're able to use it. So I'm gonna say if it's actually the same thing as what we had up here, we can really copy and paste. So just Control C, Control V, then enter, because we need to end after. Let me close up this space, right? So if it's equal to, if it's full, then what you're going to say is you're going to set the text. You're going to say hotbar GUI.ultimate bar progress text label dot text is equal to, in quotation marks. You can put your own message, but I'm going to put press G for ultimate, right? And then you're going to set up an else statement. So if the size isn't, if the size isn't there yet, then you're just simply gonna say or sorry, you're not gonna say anything. You're just gonna say, well, you are gonna say something. You guys know what I'm saying. Anyway, hotbar GUI to ultimate bar to progress text label, and then you're gonna say size is plus equal to udm2 dot new 0, 20, 0, 0. Here's what we're increasing it. Remember I said we're going in intervals of 20. You guys can adjust this number as need be. If you want to, if you want the ultimate bar, if you want them to get to their ultimate quicker, increase the number. If you want them to get to it slower, decrease the number. It's up to y'all, right? So then we're going to actually throw in another else if. So else if event type is equal to in quotation marks, and then this is going to be ultimate, right? So then enter. So just to clarify, what this is when a player has activated their ultimate, and then the server is firing it back to the clients and stuff. So any like like when you have like the animation is playing and all that stuff, for like the animation is playing the sound, that's going to be done on the server, but this is for like any like camera movements or anything like that, right? Stuff. So I just literally took the code from my cutscene thing. I made a very simple ultimate awakening, if you want to call it that, and stuff. Made a very simple one. You guys, it's up to y'all to make make it all cool and everything. I'm just doing this as an example for you guys. So what I'm gonna say is, if you want to check first, you want to say if player dot current character that value is equal to, let's say, character 1. So this is going to be the ultimate for character 1. This is going to be the effects I want to happen on the local side for character 1 and stuff. Obviously, it's going to be different for each character, and it's assuming if you want to have that for each character and stuff. That's why we use the if statement, just to double check, right? So what I'm going to say is, I'm going to say local skill number is equal to arg1, because we are doing a hotbar update as well, to update the hotbar so that they can see all of the new ultimate skills. Then local skill, so it's the same thing as like a hotbar update, as the hotbar update is literally the same thing as this actually. So skill name is equal to arg2, right? Argument number 2. And then you're just, I should have probably just told you to honestly copy and paste, but yeah, just control C and control V that, right? And then after, you're going to create a variable for the player's camera. So camera is equal to workspace.current camera, and then you're going to say camera.camera type is equal to enum.camera type dot scriptable, right? Then you're going to go after that, and you're going to say character selector GUI dot enabled is equal to false. You're pretty much just disabling the UI so that it's not like, so that it's looking more like a cutscene and stuff. If you wanted to go far, you could really just disable all the default UI and stuff, make it really look a cutscene, but then you'd have to also make sure that you re-enable everything except the toolbar, which I didn't feel like doing. So it's like, if you guys want to do that, y'all can do that. So enable is equal to false. We're going to disable the hotbar and the character selector for a few seconds. Then I'm going to set up the ultimate tween. So ultimate tween is equal to PS create. And then you're going to, of course, the camera will be the instance, then comma, put whatever, tween info.new, then put whatever duration you want. So for me, I'm going to go 1.5 seconds, then comma, enum.easing style, and then I'm going with quint, comma, enum.easing direction is in and out and stuff, right? It's literally just like a camera, like just doing it like kind of like a mini 360. Then special brackets, and then I'm going to say field of view is equal to 50, comma, C frame is equal to C frame dot new, right? In parentheses, you're going to put player dot character, right? Then you're going to say dot humanoid root part dot C frame times C frame dot new 0. So this is 0 comma 0 comma negative 6.5. Then on the outside, you're going to say dot position, right? They're going to say comma. No, so this is very confusing. So player dot character, once again, then this time humanoid part dot position, and then boom, that's it. Honestly, the longest tween I've ever made. Anyway, ultimate tween play, right? Then once we're done there, we're gonna wait. So I decided to wait 2 seconds, but it's up to you guys for however you want to go about it. So then I'm gonna re-enable the GUI. So true hotbar GUI enabled is equal to true, right? And then lastly, I'm just gonna reset the camera back to normal. So camera.camera type is equal to enum.camera type dot custom, right? And then that's all the changes we had to make on the local script. Now it's time for the server script changes. So let's move to the core script, the core server script. I feel like I honestly feel like the local script had most of the real changes and stuff, since honestly it's mostly handled on the local script. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the sound service for our ultimate sound. So go up here, go after the marketplace service variable, and you're gonna say local ss is equal to game get service sound service, and then we're adding a check here to fix things. So before players would spawn, like if you had a weapon character, then you switch, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, and you switch to a non-weapon character, it would still have that weapon. So we're now going to check to see if the player has any tools, and if they do, we're going to destroy them and stuff ahead of time. Because I mean, even if they're switching to like the same character or a weapon character, we're literally going to, if you guys want to hear, we're literally going to be giving them, their weapon right here. So it wouldn't really matter if we destroy it up here. So I'm going to say for I comma v and pairs, another for I v and pairs loop. So this time you're going to say player.character, get children, enter. Then you're going to say if v is a tool, right? Because the only tool that should be there is, weapons. Then v destroy. And then boom. That simple, right? And then I'm going to scroll down. And then I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to think, where was this? Oh, this was right here. Okay, yeah. So I made one additional thing to fix an error I was getting and stuff. Again, it didn't really affect much, but just, we don't want to have any errors in the output while testing. So you're simply just going to say, and v2 is a folder and stuff, right? So v2 is a folder. The reason for this is because it would iterate through this folder. It would go through this folder and stuff, right? Whenever I like start to switch characters, it would go through this folder and stuff, and then it would try to get like the name that it would get the name of the skill, which it would get the name of the skill, which is skill name, and then it would get the value, which is the actual name of the skill, right? But the issue is that it would get everything. It would get all of the children here, so it would also get the weapon, which obviously isn't a skill. So we're just double checking to make sure it's a folder and stuff, right? Now we can scroll all the way down to right here. So you're gonna click this else if right here. So click this arrow, then enter. Then you're gonna say else if event type is equal to in quotation marks. This will be ultimate. I'm gonna capital U. So this would be ultimate, right? When a player is activating their ultimate, you're then gonna create a variable. So this will be ultimate status, which is equal to argument number 1. This is just so we know if the player is either their ultimate is starting or if it's ending. So we're gonna say if ultimate status is equal to start, enter. We're then going to set up a for I loop, but the great thing is we can really just copy and paste. You're literally just gonna go up here. Remember the same thing we were just this entire thing. Well, how do I'm trying to think actually, because it's like we need this, but we don't need all of it. Okay, so I want you guys to do this. Click this arrow right here, right? You want to copy and paste this. So Control C. So you want to copy all of that, and then you're gonna Control V. You're gonna paste it, right? But then you're going to delete this, right? And then I'm going to delete this right here. So we don't need a space, right? So I'm going to say character folder get children just as before, but this time I'm going to go like right here, and then I'm going to put in quotation marks. I'm going to put ultimate, then dot dot dot. Remember, the reasoning for this is that the difference here is that instead of character followed by the number, we want the word ultimate, character, and then followed by the number, right? So pretty much after that, the only thing you're changing right here is just you're changing from hotbar update to ultimate and stuff, so we know that we want all the ultimate stuff going on, right? And then once we finish this, click 0 right here, and then go after the for v and pairs loop, and then you're going to set up the animation track. This is for the this is to play the ultimate animation and stuff, right? So you're going to say local at is equal to character dot humanoid dot animator load animation, and then in parentheses you're going to say animation folder regular bracket player dot current character dot value, then go on the outside of the bracket and you're going to say dot ultimate animation, right? Which is why I said you should put inside the animation folder inside of the the character. Then you're going to play the animation track. Boom, you're going to play the animation track, and then you're also going to play the sound. So you're going to simply just say ss regular bracket in quotation marks. You're going to put ultimate, right? And then you're going to say dot dot player dot current, same thing, player dot current character that value and stuff. We're literally following the same naming scheme: ultimate, character, space, and then the number of the character. And then of course on the outside you're gonna put play. Boom, right? And then we're gonna wait 2 seconds. So task that wait 2 seconds. You can wait however long you want though, it's up to y'all. And then we're going to stop the animation. Now you're probably gonna have to change this based on the character. I'm not gonna lie to y'all are probably gonna have to change this based on the character. So with that being said, you should probably use an if statement here. Dang, not really thinking about it. We should Yeah, you honestly probably should, not gonna lie, use an if statement here and stuff. So if you have, so if you're doing this for multiple characters, I would recommend using, you know, an if statement, just checking the current character value and stuff. So if it's equal to character 1, then you wait 2 seconds. If it's equal to 2, wait 5 seconds, you know, so it's up to y'all really. And then of course we're gonna stop. Oh, that actually reminds me. So then we're also gonna stop the sound. So that actually just reminded me. You want to make sure that the, well, this is optional, right? But for me, the sound is like, it's really quick. So I just made it looped just so it continues to keep playing until I stop it. So I would recommend doing that if you guys, but again, that's optional. I would recommend it though if you have like a long animation and stuff. So then we're going to set up another else if statement. So I'm going to say else if, this is actually the last one. So else if ultimate status is equal to in quotation marks end, right? So this is more simple stuff, right? You're literally copying what we did. You're actually literally just copying this actually. So you just want to grab this, control C, control V, right? You literally just want to do this. You're just resetting the hotbar for this actually. So what you want to do is you want to remove the ultimate and then the dot dot dot, because you're just going back, we're going back to our regular character. And then of course this is hot bar, this hot bar update, right? And then yeah, that's literally just it. So we're just setting things back to normal. Then the module script, we have slight changes on the combat module script. So up here, we're just gonna get the core remote event. So local core event is equal to game the replicated storage wait for child core event, right? Then I'm gonna go, we're down here and stuff, right? So this is every time, you know, we do M1, do we make contact with an enemy. I also changed 3 to 5 by the way and stuff, but that's optional. I just did it so that the ranges be better. So I'm then gonna say core event fire, not fire server, fire client, right? And then fire to specific player. And then you're going to put the name of the event ultimate bar. This is that the ultimate bar can increase and stuff since they've made contact. And then I think yeah, that's it. So yeah, let's go ahead and test to make sure everything works. As always, if you guys want access to any one of my scripts mods, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. Link to either one of those options can be found in the description and stuff. So yeah. Okay, so and I've been hearing a lot of people mention things about the character, this and stuff. So you guys can really just move this by yourself. Like I don't know, I honestly don't understand why people were confused about this. Like if it's in the way, you can literally just move it over. Like you can just move the button over. You know what I'm saying? Just set the, literally just set the position over. Just change the X value and stuff. I mean, you can still use it, but like I mean, I get it. So yeah, so if I switch the character to, okay, yeah, there we go. I just had to test to make sure that it wasn't playing. For some odd reason, it's still playing the idle animation though. Huh? That's strange. Hmm. Well, I guess I'll have to figure that out next video. Anyway, so you guys see the weapon is destroyed, so that's really what was important, honestly. But yeah, so if I go back to character 1, right, that's where I have my ultimate, right? So you guys can hear the sounds and stuff. Obviously, the animations don't work for R6. It doesn't really matter, though. It's not really relevant, honestly, and stuff, right? Only one out of 3 of the animations work. But you guys see every time I'm making contact and stuff. Pay attention to the health, honestly. So every time I make contact and stuff, the ultimate bar is slowly increasing. So boom, you can also tween this if you want to, but I'm pretty sure most games don't tween it. They just have it just increase naturally. So yeah, so boom, boom, almost done, and boom, there we go. Press G. Oh, I did that wrong. It's, sorry guys, sorry. It's supposed to be, the text color is supposed to be black. Yeah, that didn't really make sense. Okay, yeah, text, yeah, but anyway, it's honestly fine. So yeah, so if I press G for ultimate, for some reason nothing is happening. I'm pressing G, but nothing is happening. Strange. Let's see. If I... That is so strange. What is going on? Press G. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Yeah, so keyboard input. Guys, I'm so sorry. I did this wrong. I don't know why I did it like that. Okay, so this is supposed to be input that key code. I don't know why I did that. That is supposed to be input that key code. Okay, and while we're here actually one time, let me go ahead and fix that. So change progress, right? You want the text color to be black, not red. Sorry. And then like I was saying, you can just move. You can really just move you can really just move this over. Like I didn't really understand why people were struggling with this. You could just literally move it over. So like, just make it like, I don't know, 0.2 or something. Or like, I think 1.5 is actually fine. Oh, wait, or 0.15, right? So now if I click play, 1, it's out of the way now. So yeah, so let's get back to it. Okay, so I'll have to continue hitting them and stuff until eventually we get there. So yeah, like I was saying, it's gonna be very simple and stuff. There's nothing too much and stuff. That's why I said you guys can spend all the time you want on your awakenings and stuff. I wasn't really gonna spend all that much time on just making, you know, an ultimate, but yeah. So I'm just gonna spam click the M1s. Boom, we're almost done. Done, 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 and done. Okay, there we go. Black text. So if I press your ultimate, there we go. So now the ultimate's going down. Ultimate skills. You guys see the bars counting down. And yeah. So I guess we're just gonna wait here for like another 30 seconds until the bar is down and stuff. You guys see it is slowly going down. Once the bar has reached the end and stuff, it is going to fire the remote event to let the server know that okay, the ultimate is over. We can change my skill set back to what, you know, is default, back to what it used to be prior to, you know, awakening and stuff. So yeah, and you should have all your ultimate skills. You know, you should be able to see them and stuff. Obviously, you know, mines are just placeholders and stuff since I didn't actually make names for them. But yeah, let's go ahead and see any second now. And boom, there we go. My skills reset back to normal, right? And then boom, and then, you know, I can do it over again. So yeah, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I will continue the series as long as you guys continue to support it and stuff. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown on the channel. I really do appreciate it. We're almost at 10K, and we're about to be at like 4.5 thousand Discord members. So yeah, just for sure join the server, and I'll see you guys in the next the next video. Sorry, thank you all for watching.